This is London Weekend Television.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
And welcome to Blind Date. Now, here's a few words to cheer up all you young mothers out there. One of the good things about inflation is that your kids can no longer get sick on a pound's worth of toffees. I thought that was hysterical. Obviously you didn't, but right now, let's meet three lovely girls looking for a blind date. And here they are. Hello, number one. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Jo and I'm from Surrey.
Well, hello, Jo. What do you know, Jo? Have you got a job, Jo?
No, I've just graduated actually, so I'm looking for a job right now.
Graduated, okay, yeah. Where from? Tell everybody. I'm sure they're dying to know. Where did you graduate from?
Well, I got a degree from art history from Cambridge. Just graduated.
What about men? The men in your life, or the life in your men?
Well, I do like men who are a bit rough and ready, actually.
You do?
Yeah, I like them on a bike. I like,
you like them on a bike?
On a Harley or
something. You like the men on a Harley Davidson?
Yeah, I really do. Or preferably I'd have the Harley and they'd be on the back.
Jo, enjoy Blind Date.
Thanks very much.
See you in a mo. Hello, number two. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Lisa and I come from Essex.
Well, Lisa, you're a true blue Essex girl, aren't you? And you're proud of it, obviously.
I'm very proud of it, Cilla. Very proud.
Well done. Well done. Did you go to Cambridge or Oxford or anything? Have you got a job at the minute, Lisa?
Yes, I have, Cilla. I'm a bought ledger clerk for a freight forwarding company.
What the hell's that? Because I don't know. I mean, call me thick, and you will. But what... I mean, do you know what that is? Lisa burst forth in the nicest possible way.
Basically, Cilla, I sit on the phone all day.
Oh, do you? I wonder why you had that certain look to your face. Sit on the phone all day.
And put up with a lot of abuse from truckers and hauliers.
It can be very uncomfortable.
Truckers and hauliers that haven't had their money.
Do you like the truck driver type to go out with, or
Oh, no. Well, I like my men to have a bit of meat on them, so... If there's any truck drivers...
You know, they're making up their own jokes, aren't they? Tell us about your type of fella, because you look ever so healthy. I mean, you must do a lot of workouts at the gym, I guess.
Yeah, I do go. I go to water aerobics, swimming, bit of jogging.
I've never heard of water aerobics. What's that?
It's the same as normal aerobics, except it's in the water.
Do it to music and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Do it to music. We jog around the pool and do little dances. We do a do-si-do as well in the water.
Well, it certainly worked for you, Lisa.
Yeah, it does.
So, ideal men, you've told us any names? You like them meaty?
Yeah,
Who's
I like
meaty?
Keitha Sutherland.
Oh, Keitha Sutherland. Oh, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But being my
ready.
age, I love his dad.
Oh.
Enjoy Blind Date, Lisa.
very much.
Hello, number three. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Pooey and I'm from London.
I'm going to ask a silly question now. Why do they call you Pooey?
Well, My real name's Alison, and when I was born, my little sister couldn't say Alison, so she called me Little Ali Pooey, and I've just been Pooey ever since. So
And it's stuck.
And it's stuck.
Oh, gosh, I can just imagine. You won't like it when you get to my age and they call you Pooey, you really won't. Now, Pooey, have you got a job, Pooh?
I do indeed.
What do you do, Pooh?
I'm a cordon bleu cook. And I cook for some reinsurance brokers in the city, doing their lunches, directors' lunches.
Did you always want to be a chef?
No, I wanted to be a ballerina, but I got a bit fat, so I had to stop that one.
Oh, what a shame. And if you could do a few pirouettes with anybody, who would you like to do a pirouette with?
I like two different guys. I like Imran Khan for his looks.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And Chris Tarrant for his personality.
All three of you enjoy Blind Date.
Thanks very much.
I shall see you in a mo. See you later. Well, one of those three girls will soon be going on a blind date, so let's meet the man she'll be dating. His name's Tony, and he's from Sussex. Come in, Tony. There's our Tony from Sussex. Oh, you look lovely and you smell gorgeous too. You do. I know that you are a police officer, aren't you?
I'm indeed, yes.
And you at the minute...
I should be checking everyone before they leave.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Tony. What do you do in your spare time? Quite sporty.
Weight training, keeping fit.
I could tell. I could oh, hey. It's ever so firm.
Wait, so...
Now, little birdie tells me, I mean, you know, one of the girls, or maybe even two of the girls, they might be disappointed. You love blondes, don't you? And you've got
leggy blondes, yes.
Leggy blondes.
Oh, yes.
And you've got three in mind, haven't you?
I have.
You've got Kim Basinger. Who else?
Sharon Stone.
Yes.
And Daryl Hannah.
Daryl Hannah.
But not necessarily all at the same time.
Oh. I was going to say, ever so greedy. Well, you like the leggy blondes, and you've got great taste, Tony. So I wonder if you've got great taste tonight. Have you got 3 questions?
I have indeed, certainly, yes I have.
Well, we're all dying to know what the first one is, Tony.
Right. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening,
Tony.
Right, question number 1. My career often disrupts my social life, and I frequently have to cancel dates at the last moment. How would you cope with this? Number 1, please.
Well, that's typical, because you can never find a policeman when you need one.
Number 3, please, the same question.
Hello, Tony.
Good evening.
Well, I'm a cordon bleu cook, and if I cooked you a dinner and you didn't turn up for it, then I'd end up having to eat the whole lot myself. So if you want me to stay slim and beautiful, you'd better watch out.
Is she?
She is a cordon bleu cook.
Wow, very nice too. And the same question for number 2, please.
Well, if it meant I'd be spending more time with you, then I'd sign up to be your assisting officer and we could go on the job together.
Wow. There's nothing more I can say, really.
Nothing, no, neither.
Nothing more I can say. Question number 2. I'm generally an honest type of person, but occasionally I exaggerate about things. Particularly...
Please.
Particularly about myself. What do you exaggerate about? And number 2, please.
Well, I often exaggerate my all over tan because it's not quite all over.
And for number 3, please.
Right, well, I usually exaggerate about my feelings, but it's no exaggeration to say that you sound the most gorgeous, handsome young man I'm just about to meet.
How do you feel? And lastly, same question, number two. Question 2 for number 1, please.
Well, I think if I was going to exaggerate about anything, I think I must be exaggerate about my powers of seduction. I'm afraid I do brag a bit. But if you're willing, I could do some more practice.
I think she needs to be taken away for questioning, actually. Question number 3. I like strong-willed women, but if you misbehaved, I might have to handcuff you to the chair. What would you do to me if I misbehaved? And for number 3, please.
Well, if you're naughty to me, then I'll have to put you over my knee and give you a big spanking.
Number 1, please.
Well, I think a date out with me will probably be punishment enough. But how's this for starters? I think I'd hit you over the head with your truncheon. Lock you in a cell with myself, of course, and make sure I threw away the key.
And lastly, for number 2, please. Same question.
Well, Tony, I'd drag you down to the local disco, and whilst I was dancing around my handbag, I'd force you to dance around your helmet.
I'm not giving you any help. You have asked your 3 questions, Tony, and it's make your mind up time. But we don't want you to make that mind up just yet, because here's our Graham with a quick recap.
Well, Tony, will your blind date be seductive number 1? A date with her could be very, very hairy, and you could end up with GBH. Or will it be suntan number 2? She may be an Essex girl, but I can tell you this, Tony, she'd make a fair cop. Or how about cordon bleu number 3? She'd feed you, flatter you, and give you a spanking good time. The decision is yours.
Well, there you have it, Tone. Who are you going to go for, love?
Ooh, I think it's got to be number 2, please.
Well, it seems a very, very popular choice, but I mean, it's very difficult because all 3 of them were absolutely superb tonight. Let's look at the first one who you turned down. How could you turn this one down? Number 3, it was Pooey. Say Pooey to Pooey. Come in, Pooey. Oh, Pooey. Oh. No. And you said you like blondes as well, and that lovely Kim Basinger, her. What a shame. It's also a shame that you turned down number 1, and that was Joe from Surrey. Come in, Joe. Look at that hair. That fabulous hair. Are you having any regrets?
I am, yes.
Well, Joe, because you did say you liked blondes, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. A lovely Essex girl. Yes. Dance round her handbag, but she's going to dance all round you tonight. Yes, you chose number 2, and that was our Lisa from Essex. Come in, Lisa. Well, you got your blonde. Yes, what do you think?
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, bit of meat, yeah. Oh, dear. There's no answer to that, really, is there? Who's going to choose where you're going on your blind date?
Please.
Lisa.
Make it good,
Make it good, make it good.
A trip to the Emerald Isle.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Have you ever been to Ireland before? Oh, have you ever been to Ireland before? Oh, when you go across the sea to Ireland? Well, it's absolutely fabulous over there, and where you're going especially. Look, you're going to the land of leprechauns. Off to Dingle Bay on the Atlantic coast. Where, I mean, the people are lovely down there. They're super. Going to go windsurfing.
Oh, no, I don't think I'm going to like this.
Yes, yes, you are. Yeah. You're going to go for a swim with the famous Dingle dolphins. When you come back next week and tell me all about it, will you do that?
Oh, yes, yes.
Have a super time. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony and Lisa. See you next week. Last week, Normandy was Monica's choice for her blind date with Nick.